Uh, hey, am I here? Uh, oh shit! What the fuck happened? Hold on. Uh oh. Oh. How do you drop down? Audio. Okay, did that work? No. Huh. Wait, let me see something here. Uh, 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 Okay, let's see. Oh, can anybody hear me? I think I did something. I am not sure. All right. Hopefully people can hear me. I don't know. How y'all doing? I'm bored. Because I'm not. How y'all doing? What y'all been up to? Anything interesting happened lately? Hope everybody is I hope everybody is good. I don't know if anybody can hear me or not, but we'll try to, well, I hope they can hear me. Been kind of weird on the YouTube streets lately, hasn't it? Got everybody going, woo, woo, woo. I still haven't caught up to all of it. I've just been working. I did move back to my home state though, but I had moved back to my hometown. I know Las Vegas was okay, but a lot of my mom's friends were reaching out to me like, why are you, just like they were really worried about me and all that. But the heat in Las Vegas is intense. Like, oh my God, it's intense. It's just, wow. Yeah, I have no problems with Bambi. I have no problems with Bambi. As far as I know, I still like her, but she goes live when I'm asleep. Like she goes live when I'm asleep. I passed out about 4 or 5 in the morning, and once I passed out, I ain't getting up for nobody. But I've also been just working and working and working, and then moving back to my home state. Just trying to. I don't know. It's just for some odd reason, if I don't know, it's just like I wanted to get away, and then all of a sudden I'm back in my home state again, and it's like, why am I back? I mean, I know why I'm back. It's it what's the word I'm looking for? It's security, I think. No, I didn't hear that he passed away. Did he really pass away? Wow. I mean, I didn't like the guy, but that's sad. That is wow. Well, hopefully he can find peace. But yeah, you know, everything is just ugh. Mm. Between working, moving back to my home state, and just trying to, figure out where my next step in life is going, I haven't really been able to keep up with anything. I mean, I hear bits and pieces when I can, but at the same time, it's like, you can't devote like 3 to 4 hours to YouTube. I wish I could, because sometimes YouTube can be very entertaining at times, but it's just, with everything going on and whatnot, it's just like I had to, it's just like I need to take a break and just focus on myself because I mean I understand everybody else's positions, but at the same time, it's just like, ugh, no, I need to get my own life sorted before I start, trying to get into the middle of everything else. And then we're supposed to have an early winter, and nobody told me that until after the fact. So now I'm trying to find an apartment or, uh, well, I don't know if I want to find an apartment or if I want to put a down payment on, a mobile home, or if I just want to put a down payment on a house. It's kind of like, but see, the problem with the houses is it's just me, and I really don't need anything that big. I don't like apartments really because the neighbors are right next to you. And I really don't want a mobile home because mobile homes depreciate. So it's kind of like, it's just like I hate being indecisive. You know what I mean? It's just like I hate being indecisive. Like trying to find what works for you is not easy in 2, 3. You know, it's just not. Yeah, I would like to, an apartment. I don't have to really have to worry about anything. But then, you got a house with, somewhat of a yard, but then there's the upkeep, and then there's the heating and the cooling, and it's just like, do you really need that much space when it's only you? Then you got a mobile, then there's the mobile home, and then you have to pay the lot rent, then you have to pay for the upkeep, then you have to worry about the yard, and it's just like, I don't know what the fuck I want. Then I was just like, I got so irritated just looking at everything. I was just like, maybe I'll find a plot of land and just build a fucking goddamn build a tent. I'll put up a tent. I'll put up a tent. There we fucking go. But yeah, I sold my plot in Las Vegas. I earned a little bit of money from that. I earned a little bit of profit, I mean, so that was good. But it's just like I don't know what I want now. Like, do I want a house? Do I want an apartment? Do I want this? Do I want that? And I'm just going, you don't really want to spend a if it's gonna be a if they're predicting a bad winter, I don't want to spend the winter in my van because that's not gonna work. Because I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get claustrophobic. I'm gonna get cabin fever. and then I'm gonna go completely insane, and I'm gonna drag everybody down with me. But it's just so hard to decide what is best for me. It's just like I really don't know. Being back here, I'm back with my friends. I hear all the pros and cons, but it's just like, yeah, I know the pros and cons, but I just really don't know what's best for me right now. Well, you go, "Hey, well, why don't you just get an apartment and go from there?" Well, yeah, but what if I get an apartment? Yeah, well, yeah, this is the thing. If I get an apartment, I'm never gonna fucking leave because I'm too fucking lazy to pack up and move again. Then you have to worry about neighbors. Are you gonna have good neighbors or are you gonna have bad neighbors? Are you gonna have the neighbors that mind their own business, or are you gonna have the nosy neighbors that are constantly keeping notes on who's coming and going, or what you're doing, what you're not doing. It's just like I really have no idea. I really don't. I have no idea. Hey, Arts, how you doing, Artsy? So it's just like one of those topsy-turvy things. So that's what I'm just trying to decide on now. I gave myself a headache earlier trying to think about what would be best, and it's just like I have no idea. It's like I don't know. Kinda wish my mom was still alive right now. She would know what to do. Well, see, that's the thing about my home state, though, Lainey, is I have to. So if I want to buy a plot of land, I have to buy it outside of the city limits in order to live in an RV. And unfortunately, there isn't really like there's land for sale, but it's not really residential property. It's more for industrial or agriculture, and it's just like, why are you doing this to me? Why? Well, I'm just thinking, what is wrong with living in an RV in city limits if you keep the upkeep on the lot and the vehicle? It's just like they're getting tax money, so it's just like, what's the point of limiting of what people can and can't live in? It doesn't make any sense. And I already got into an argument with the city about that. Yeah, let's just say that was an interesting conversation, and it was not one of my best moments in life. Word of caution: never ever insult a city official. Just for future reference, never do that. No matter how mad they piss you off, never insult them. Just don't. Being back in my home state, it's kind of like a two-edged sword. Like, yeah, I know I'm back around everybody I know, but at the same time, it's just like a part. I know it's a security thing, but it's just like mom isn't here, so it's like, yeah, well, it's not really home because a part of it is missing now. I mean, there's good. It's like a good and bad thing, being back in my home state. The one thing I like being back in my hometown is, like, the whole entire city is, like, literally 10 miles, okay? Literally, it's 10 miles. You don't have to drive 50 miles to go to get to one area, you don't have to drive all over. Everything is on one strip of fucking road. I kid you not. Well, you have the downtown area, but you don't really go downtown unless unless you're looking for something specific. Because I mean, all downtown is what? Coffee shops and fucking bars? Oh, they have, well, they have a clothing shop. That's about it. But yeah, most of downtown is nothing but bars and fucking coffee shops. How many fucking coffee shops does a small town need? You know what? You have a population of 80,000. Do 80,000 people need 25 different coffee shops? No, they don't. They also don't need that many bars. But what do I know? The one thing I don't like about my hometown is, I still have to drive 40 minutes to work one way. If I want to go to Costco, I have to drive an hour. If I want to go to Sam's Club, I have to drive an hour and a half. That's the one thing I don't like about my hometown is they don't have a Costco and they don't have a Sam's Club. Why they don't have either yet, I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea. Because, the way that I see it, if you built a Sam's Club and a Costco, you would get people in the surrounding areas coming over here. But what the fuck do I know? Yeah, it got to, I would have stayed in Las Vegas. Unfortunately, it wasn't feasible for me at the moment because I was looking, even though I worked for a good hotel and I was getting paid well, it wasn't enough to sustain the. I don't want to say my lifestyle because I don't have a lifestyle per se because I don't go out there willy nilly spending money. But it was just like what you figure in the apartment, the insurance on my vehicle, the gas for my vehicle, and then everything. It was just not feasible. It wasn't feasible. Like, in order for me to afford an apartment, I would have had to make 1.5 times more than what I was making at that hotel. And that was not going to happen anytime soon. But at the same token, it was just like a few of my mom's friends were really worried about me because I ghosted everybody for the longest time, like literally. Artsy will tell you I ghosted a lot of people. I did. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I still really don't feel like talking to anybody. But, one of them reached out to me and it was just like, we're worried about you. What are you doing with yourself these days? Blah, 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 blah. And then it ended up being like a 2, 3 hour conversation. And it was just like, I don't like my home state, but at the same time, I really have no idea what I want to do what I wanna do. Like, I have no idea. Like, it's just like, I have no idea what I want to do. Like, I'm just I wouldn't say I'm living, I'm just, it's more like, just getting day by day. And it's just, well, why can't you do it day by day down here where you know everybody, and in case something does happen to you, you're not alone in some, you know, upbeat city where nobody knows you or has no idea what's happening to you. Okay, that was realistic. Okay, I couldn't argue with that one, because that did pop up in my mind. Like, what if something does happen to me? Who am I going to call in case something serious happens? Because let's face it, I'm not getting any younger, and I'm becoming more accident prone than I am. I'm literally becoming accident prone. I was right before, all of this went down. I was in the kitchen and I broke the tile off the wall or whatever in the kitchen. Like, not one tile, okay? Literally, I was mopping and I hit the wall with the mop, and half the tile came off the wall and just broke into hundreds of pieces. So yeah, that was fun. I'm getting more accident prone. I don't know why I'm getting accident prone. Then so then I thought, okay, so people know I'm trying to get my CDL. I passed the physical, but I failed the eye exam. So now I have to get new glasses. Well, I went to, see how much my prescription would cost, right? $950 for a pair of fucking glasses. What? Tell me, how is that right? $950 for a pair of fucking glasses? A basic pair of fucking glasses with lenses is $950. What the fuck? 950 fucking dollars for basic frames and lenses. I'm in the wrong fucking business. I need to be an optometrist. I can rip people off left, right, and center. And damn. I cannot believe glasses are that fucking much. Now I was thinking to myself, this is the perfect time to get LASIK eye surgery. Then I was looking into LASIK eye surgery, literally, and it was just like, there are so many fucking options for however you want to do it. There's like about 6, 7 different options for fucking LASIK, and it's just like, oh god, this is a bigger fucking headache. Yeah, right now I'm parked one in my mom's friend's driveway right now. So she's letting me park in her driveway. But yeah, glasses are expensive. Everything is fucking expensive. It's like, holy fuck. Yeah, before I moved back home, I made sure to transfer, to a different hotel here. So I got into a different hotel. I'm not in the kitchen no more. I'm back in housekeeping. So that's good. So I don't have to worry about that, which is really good. I hate kitchens. I hate the kitchen. I don't like the kitchen. Me and the kitchen are enemies. How is it that I can cook at home just fine and dandy, but the moment I get into a commercial kitchen, everything ends in disaster? I really want to know that. I would really like to know how I can be okay in a home kitchen, but in a commercial kitchen, I'm just a walking fire hazard. I really want to know that. Oh, Lainey, yeah, I don't really want a house because, like I said, it's just me. Even if it was a plus one, I really don't need a house. I don't need anything that big. Yeah, there are some houses that are like 400, 500 square feet, but at the same time, you're still like, do I really want to do the upkeep on the place? Well, my mom's friend said that I could stay in one of her spare bedrooms, but that's where things get a little bit iffy. Because number one, I smoke, she don't. Number two, she she goes to bed at 10 and I get off work at about 12. Well, sometimes at 12 and sometimes at 2. It depends. So, she doesn't have a big house, so you know, she's like literally a few feet away from the front door. And once she's awake, she's awake. We already tried it, it didn't work. So right now I'm either looking for a room, an apartment, or a fucking mobile home. But then again, when it comes to an apartment, I have to be very careful because I gotta go with what I can afford. It's kind of like with the rooms for rent too. I have to go with what I can afford. I'm not spending $1,000 a month on a fucking apartment. That's just not going to happen. Because I think, because now I'm probably going to have to buy a new vehicle too. So I have to be very careful where I fucking go, unless I win the fucking lottery. That's a joke, people. Driving back to my home state from Las Vegas, I lost a couple pieces of my suspension on the highway. I had them over there on the passenger side. Yes, a couple pieces of my suspension flew off my van. I'm still trying to work how that happened. Still trying to figure that one out. Yeah, it's over there. I'm debating if I should repair it or if I should just, let it go. So far, I'm letting it go. I put so much, like, I really, really don't want I don't want really want to jinx myself, but it's just like I put so much money into this vehicle already. Do I really want to put more into it, or just cut my losses and look for a newer, not a brand new, but a newer vehicle? So I've been kind of like looking at a vehicle as well, something that I can, yeah. Then I was just like, I was looking at I was looking, so I don't know how it happened, okay? But this is how this worked out, okay? So Archie will tell you when it's like 3 or 4 in the morning and I have nothing else to do, my mind tends to do stupid things. Okay, I have a tendency of doing stupid things when it's 3 or 4 in the morning and I'm tired and I can't go to sleep. So this is that's my excuse for this one. I was looking at a Ford E250 that which led to a Ford E350, which then led to looking at a Ford Transit. Then I was like, okay, well, let me look at a Mercedes Sprinter. So I was looking at the Mercedes Sprinters. Well, somehow, going from there, I started looking at school buses. Yes, I was looking at school buses. And I was just thinking, and somehow I was like, okay, I can get me a 40-foot school bus for $10,000. And you want me to pay 80,000 for a Mercedes Sprinter van. Now, a Mercedes Sprinter van, from what I read, is 20 feet long. You want me to spend $80,000 on a van that is 22 feet long when I can buy me a 40-foot school bus for $15,000. How does that? Okay, so it makes sense of why somebody would spend $80,000 on a van when you can get a 40-foot school bus, $15,000. Then that led me down to another path of, okay, well, we're going to go from looking at a school bus to looking at an RV. So I went looking at an RV. So I found an RV. Okay. Same length as a school bus. They want $90,000 for that RV. And I was just thinking to myself again, okay, you want me to spend $90,000 on a 40-foot RV when I can buy a school bus for $15,000, I can do what I want with it. Does that make sense? So that led me down like, a 5 hour debate with myself. Well, if you got an RV, at least everything is already in there. Oh, but yeah, everything is already in there. But if you got a school bus, then you can design it the way that you want to. But then that led me down to the other path of, well, what do you know about electricity other than shocking yourself to death? And then it was just like, okay, what if you want propane? Do you really wanna risk that and start playing with gas line? So then I went back to looking at the RV. Then I was just like, okay, well, the only thing that you really like about the RV is the closet space. Other than that, you don't really like it. So why don't you just incorporate the closet space into the school bus and there you go. At the end of the conversation with myself, I ended up in the same position that I ended up when I started, and that's when I went and started looking again at stupid shit because that going, yeah, I was just like, okay, you know what, whatever. This is why you never try. This is why you should never have conversations with yourself because that's not good. Because you end up arguing with yourself, and after you argue with yourself, you end up doubting yourself, and when you doubt yourself, that's when you turn on yourself, and that's not good. And contrary to belief, just because you argue with yourself doesn't mean you win the argument all the damn time. Because right now, I argue with myself, for 4 to 5 hours over that, and you know what, me, I'm zero. Everything else is up to five right now. Although I did buy me an electric tool set, and I'm still trying to figure out why I needed a tool set. Yeah, I bought me a power tool set, and I can't remember what the fuck what I needed it for. Because I needed it for something, and now I forgot. I was like, I needed it for something. It was something to do with my van, and then I forgot what it was for. What the hell? But I do have to find a place to live before September. I have until September to find a place to live because that's when it's really going to start getting like it's still going to be warm during the day, but it's going to start getting cold at night. And we're talking about 40 to 50-degree weather at night. And I really don't want to be in my van again for that because I was in my van last winter for that and that was not fun. That was not fun at all. Yes, I have a heater for my van, but once again, if a blizzard hits, I don't want to be stuck in my van for 3 to 4 fucking days while the fucking snow is melting. So I have until September to find a place. I gave myself until September. If that doesn't work, then screw it. I'll buy a fucking shed and live in that. But I know people have been curious about what I've been doing. Well, I've been pretty much working my butt off. Hey, I don't really mind work. Like, I get my social interaction in, but at the same time, I'm not a people person. I hate customers. I hate patrons. I hate people. Like, I like the people I work with, but I hate the general fucking public, especially in the hotel setting when they think that they are special. Sorry, sweetie, you're not special to me. I don't know who the fuck you are, and I really don't care. But one thing about, being back in my home state that I do like is I don't have to worry about giant fucking bugs. No. Like, I liked Vegas, like, but, like, at the same time, it wasn't home, if that makes sense. Like, I liked Vegas, but it wasn't home. Like, I didn't feel like I belonged there, if that makes sense. So now I'm back at my home state, and I'm gonna figure out what to do with my next move. I I guess I'm gonna have to, just so I think, well, I'm trying to word this right. So the next step that I do have to take is to get new glasses because that's what I do need because I really do want to get my CDL license because I don't like the general public and being a truck driver will be perfect because I don't have to deal with anybody. Then it'll be 12 hours on the road, no one nearby, no one to talk to. It will be fucking perfect since I'm fucking antisocial as hell. You know what I mean? I will tell you, I am antisocial. I tell everybody to fuck off. I just can't believe glasses are that fucking expensive, though. Like, shit. But see, that's another reason why I don't really want to. Like, well, I know I need one, but it's just like if I get my CDL and I become a truck driver, well, there you go. I can. Yes, I do like to throw shit at people. I was throwing ketchup packets at my coworkers the other night because they were irritating the shit out of me. Yeah, but I really want to I really want to get my CDL because then, like I said, it's 12 hours on the road. I don't have to deal with anybody. But if I become a long hauler, though, then I don't really have to worry about a place to live immediately because I'd be in a sleeper truck. But then I was thinking, no, dude, I was thinking I kind of prefer being like a local because at least then I can be home every night. It's just like, I'm going back and forth, back and forth. Do I really want to travel 3,000 miles a week? Or do I just want to work, 8, 10 hours a day, then have like 3 days off? Or work 1 week on, 1 week off, like, yeah. I don't have insurance because technically I'm part-time at the hotel. Even though, like, even though I do work some days, even though sometimes I do get overtime, I don't get overtime as often as needed to qualify for insurance. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that because yeah, I can't afford $900. I can't afford that. 950 bucks? No. Mm-mm. Yeah, and right now, I kinda need all the help that I can get with my glasses. I'm not I can af I could afford them if I saved, like, 3 to 4 checks, but yeah, I'm gonna apply through the state for Medicaid. Well, I think it's Medicaid. Is it Medicaid or Medicare? I can't remember. It's one or the other. Because I do need some form of health insurance, at least until the market opens up. And I think the market opens up November 5th. Is that when it opens up? Is that when open enrollment is or begins is November 15th? I can't remember. I could get Medicaid through the state temporarily, and then once the open enrollment comes in, I can look on there. Oh, I know Planet. But usually when I get off work, it just I end up just falling asleep after I get off work. But I was bored tonight. I have nothing else to do, and I just wanted to see how everybody else was doing. Thank you, Artsy November. I know a lot of things have been going on, but it's so hard to keep up when you're trying to keep up to your own damn chaotic life. Maybe I No, because that wouldn't work out either. Like, I would love to buy a place in the country, but then again, the whole no internet thing bugs the shit out of me. I don't care about not having neighbors. I need my fucking internet. I don't care about not having clean water, but I need my internet. Archie will tell you if I don't have my internet, I go crazy. I go stir crazy without my internet. I go fucking crazy. I'll be one of those people when a solar storm hits the US, I'll be the one holding my phone, cursing everything, trying to get it to work. I will be spending days trying to connect to the internet. I'll be like the messed up version of Verizon. Am I connected yet? Am I connected yet? Am I connected yet? The other thing about getting my own place as well, and it was just like cleaning out the storage unit. And I'm just like, I am not ready. I'm not young enough for that. Yeah, that's another thing I'm dreading about getting, an actual place is because I will have to clean out the storage unit. I really do. Yeah, I know it needs to be done, but at the same time, there's stuff in there that it's very deep in there, but it's there. But there's a lot of stuff in there that did belong to my mother, and it's just like I really don't want to go through that. I really don't want to go through her stuff. Like I'm still not. I know I've come to. I don't know how to explain it. Like I know I've come to terms with the fact that she's gone, but at the same time, lately I've been like I've been having dreams of her, and it's just like I feel like I'm finally, okay, but then all of a sudden I'll have a dream, and then it's just like the feeling of loss comes back. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Like, it's just like it just begins all over again. When I think I'm okay, that she's no longer here, I'll suddenly have a dream of her, and then it's just like feeling all alone all over again. And what makes it really, really, really hard is that almost almost every dream I have of her is literally her coming home from the hospital acting like nothing happened. Like she's just there. Like she's just there. Like, you know, she walks through the door like nothing happened. She's ready to go back to work and she's ready to, start all over again. And then I wake up and it's just like, I don't know if it's a cruel joke that my mind is playing on me or what, but it's fucking unfair. Like, I know life isn't fair, but it's just like when I finally think I'm okay that she's not coming home, I have a dream of her and it's just like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, why can't you just let me be okay that she's not coming back? Why does my mind have to be so fucking cruel? Why why does my mind want me to be reminded that she's gone and I'm alone? Why? Why does the universe have to be that cruel to me? Why? Once I thought once she was buried next to her mom, everything would be fine. I would keep my promise to my mom, and then everything would be okay, and then I would be able to move on. And and that's not how it works. It's not how it works. Like, did I do something really fucked up in my life to deserve something cruel like this? It's kind of hard to go to sleep because it's like, am I gonna have a dream about her tonight? Or am I gonna dream about something else? Or am I not gonna dream at all? Some days I don't go to sleep at all because I don't want to all of a sudden have a dream and, wake up and just feel alone. Like, okay, she's gone. Why are you making it seem like she's coming back when she's not? I just want to know who the fuck I pissed off. I was thinking though, if I got my own place, so maybe I would get a pet again. Maybe that might help. Because at least with the pet, I'd have something to look after. Be able to focus on something else. But then I thought, no, maybe if I got another pet, it would be an insult to the pets that I lost. I don't know. Maybe life just wants me to be miserable now. Although I really can't. Well, yeah, I guess I am kind of. Uh, yeah. Well, I'm not. Well, no, actually, I'm not really miserable. I'm only miserable when the humidity hits. But I'm not happy either. I don't know. I'm somewhere. I wouldn't say I'm okay either. I don't know. I'm just somewhere in between everything. My feelings right now are kind of like in limbo. It's like when people ask me at work, "How are you?" I'm here. What do you mean? How am I? I'm here. Ooh, that's a squeaky vehicle. I remember my one coworker saying, "Well, at least you're alive." And I said to her, that's debatable right now. I just don't. I just need to get, something settled and what. Artsy, are you still doing your art channel? I don't see you going live anymore. Of course, then again, I don't get a lot of notifications from anybody anymore either. I think YouTube broke. I wonder if the ooh, you know what? I wonder if that truck stop is open because they got good pizza over there. I wonder if they do have any pizza left. Wow, do I really want a pizza? Oh, I'll have to think about this one. Pizza sounds good. Now, see, I would like that had a side door on it, that'd be perfect. Ah, well, no, it's 3 a.m. Do you really want to go to a truck stop at 3 in the morning? No, it's better to wait till daylight. Well, if you wait till the morning, you can get their breakfast. Yeah, but do I really want to eat breakfast? I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I really want. I was really thinking about revamping my channel, but it's just like I really don't like with everything going on. It's just like I don't really want to invest my time in YouTube right now. Like I'll go live when I feel like going live, and that's about it. I'll chat when I want to chat. Like I don't really want to make a commitment to YouTube when I can't even make a commitment to what the fuck I want to do right now. And even if I did revamp my channel, it'd probably turn to shit like everything else in my life does. I really wish I had gone into work tonight. I really wish I went to Walmart instead and got fucking Advil. I have a medicine bag in here, and I gotta remember where the fuck I put it. Because it's sort of got I have Tylenol in here. Or is it Advil? I need migraine medicine. That's what I need. Oops, hold on. Okay, somebody explain this to me. Somebody explain this, okay? I have seen like five different cop cars go by. Why is it at night? You see, why is it at night? All the cops come out, but during the day, there's not one to be seen any fucking where. Somebody explain that to me. Because for the past few days, I've seen more cops at night, and I have not seen one single damn cop during the fucking day. This does not make sense to me. This does not make sense to me. See, there goes another one. And during the day, you cannot even see one cop car. But the moment the sun goes down, poof, they're every fucking where. Oh, fuck. Are our cops now fucking vampires or some shit? Holy shit! Oh, there goes another one. During the day, when you need a fucking cop, you can't find one. But the moment the sun goes down, poof, they're everywhere. You can't get rid of them. I swear to God, they're afraid of the fucking. I swear to God, they're afraid of the fucking day. Maybe they are vampires. Who knows? I don't know what time I work tomorrow. I really don't remember, and I really don't care. If I don't show up, I don't show up. Yeah, but other than that, I just came on to let y'all know I'm doing okay. I'm just doing my own thing. I'm still alive. I'm still here. And was just checking in to see if you were all doing good and what y'all been up to and all that. But it is almost 3 in the morning. I don't remember when I have to work, so I suppose I better go to bed shortly so that way I can actually go into work. I remember when I go to work. I keep telling them this is why we need an app. This is why we need a scheduler app. That way we can just view our schedule online so we know when we go into work and what time we get off or when our days off or if we want to change shifts with somebody, we can do it through the app. But it's just like, no, no, we can't do that. I don't know why they can't do that. Everything else is done by a fucking app. But anyways, and I'm gonna go get out of my work clothes, get into my PJs, try to find some Tylenol because I got a massive headache, and hopefully get some sleep for a while. So this way I could go to work refreshed and energized, not like I give a flying fuck. Because it's just gonna be the same routine tomorrow as it is every other day. God. Anyways, y'all have a good one. You take care. Stay safe out there. Try to have some fun. I know. I should practice what I preach, but I never do. But y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all soon. Later, all.